Hi there, signs of Taurus. This is Kim here to do your reading. This is going to be your next 48-hour reading, so I hope you're doing extremely well today. And, well, I hope you've had a good day. Let's just say that. All right, Taurus. So I channel your spirit guides, your angels for you through my spirit team so that we can get messages that's for your highest good only. Whoop. I keep getting the message that somebody is sorry. Somebody's sorry, or is it wanting to apologize to you, or maybe vice versa. These energies can be reversed too. That's happened to me a few times with the tarot readings, is that I will watch it and it's kind of like roles reversed. But however it plays out for you, I feel like there's an apology coming here. So the devil energy is, okay. So this keeps us tied to things that are really no good for us, this devil energy. If you want to look at it as planning and strategy and foresight, go ahead and look at it like that. But really, this devil energy is to get you attached to something or hooked to something. It makes you think you have to rely on it as a vice, let's say. Oh, wow. But you don't. Ooh, good energy here. All right. All right. Wow, okay. Whew. We're going to stick that there. Okay. So I better put this like this because I think that's supposed to go here too. All right. So here's the main deal. The main deal is slow but steady progress, succeeding. Slow and steady wins the race. It's doing things really, I even think like doing something methodical in a sense, or pragmatic. Dependability, honesty, and the star energy is the challenge. So the star energy being the challenge to the Knight of Pentacles is kind of like, can you work slowly towards your dreams without forgetting the dream? That's kind of what I'm getting there, is that can you do this? Can you work steadily towards your goals, your hopes, your dreams, but not, and be persistent in it, no matter kind of how slow something takes, or how, so that Knight of Pentacle energy is, it is about succeeding, but it's about succeeding in the long run for yourself. So I'm channeling these messages. They get a little bit different than what the actual card meaning is going to tell you. So some people could view this as an offer, like the offer of your dreams. But I think it's really more about what you're doing for yourself and your progress, your success, your slow and steady progress, right? The Two of Wands energy is reverse. So that's the heart of the matter. At the heart of the matter, there was some need to get more aligned with your higher self. There was a need to realize that just because your focus was broken or you lost focus does not mean you can't realign yourself and refocus with that Two of Wands energy. The Temperance is in the past, and it kind of looks like it's in the reverse, which in the past here, it might have been like people just not getting along very well, and so a need to focus on, boy, how can I remove some impurities from this, like, because to temper metal, for example, to remove the impurities. And I really feel like this is you maybe removing some impurities from your life. This could be changing up, like if there are a group of people or something that you just don't get along with or that you don't resonate with, then maybe that was a change. Maybe that was something that happened. So it was divine timing for some change to be initiated here with this Temperance. Okay, then I have 9 of Pentacles, and it looks like here that somebody has their money, right? They have their money, they have their Pentacles, they have this financial gain or windfall. But there's somebody behind you looking like, I don't think that's fair, or I don't, I don't think that person should have that. But don't ever feel like that, because in this card, there's just somebody standing in the shadows, not too happy with truly, I feel like, is your ultimate inevitable success, your imminent success, right? The Chariot energy is for you. It is in the reverse, but this deck always gives me a few different meanings than the classic tarot, and it's the opposition tarot that I'm using. But this Chariot in reverse is still moving, but constantly defending oneself. So it's like, how many times must you have to look around your back or shoulder trying to defend and trying to, trying to dodge these arrows that are being thrown at you. It is not a very good feeling. I admit, this card doesn't feel that good, but I think it's important to point out that this card does not mean stand still in this reading. In other readings, if the Chariot was in reverse, I might think that this was a standstill. No, this is still having momentum, but this is still dodging some either envy or attacks here. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, Taurus? All right, so I have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. The 10 of Wands in the reverse has to do with something kind of helping you lighten your load. Look, you're just exhausted. You're exhausted. And when you get exhausted, sometimes we can fall or not think exactly right when we're doing too much stuff at once. So this is like, take a weight off your shoulders, lighten your load. Watch out for jealousy and envy around you. You don't want to, well, certainly you don't want to radiate that from you, because everybody has their separate challenges and everybody has that opportunity, to really get what they want. You just have to tap into like your own creative ways. So if you keep trying something and it keeps making you fall over and over, then I think that the main message here is, hey, let's maybe try something a different way. The 4 of Swords comes here in the reverse as the future energy. And this is about healing. It's about healing. To me, that this card is coming across as healing an old trauma, or maybe even going through like an old battle in a sense. Because the 4 of Swords, normally to me, it's time out and contemplation. But in this, I feel like it's whatever you were trying to carry, too much weight to carry. So that's what we're having to heal. It's healing an old wound is what it's coming across as. You're healing an old wound. I don't like the nudity on the cards. So the Sun energy is the upright Sun. So that's wonderful. That's like energizing. Okay, after from this experience right here, you're now being energized. You're now ready for whatever really comes your way, because the light is lighting up the path for you. You're becoming aware that there's so many more opportunities for you that are being lit up. like your opportunities are being lit up everywhere you look with the sun. So maybe that's what you're really hoping for, and hoping for something possibly brand spanking new, right? All right, so the Seven of Pentacles is with the Page of Cups in the upright. Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse. That to me is like sitting around and saying, I've waited for a while here. It's talking about really appreciating, though, what you do have around you. Needing to appreciate that. So maybe it's needing to say thank you or to be grateful more in our lives, because there is the Page of Cups energy, which is this new, fresh new beginning, a new start, a hopeful new beginning too. With the reef there, there are some hopeful things here with this. What do we have? We had the Hangman. So, I mean, there was just this waiting period here to be enlightened about something or awoke to something. All right. So, Temperance, past energy. Tell me about that. Okay, so that's the Six of Swords. It's leaving or moving away here with the Six of Swords, a hard time into a better time, right? So I don't know what kind of move this was for you, but it talks about getting away from old paradigms of thinking too, because it is the swords. You could be all in your head, and this is moving from a stormy time in your life to a smooth time in your life. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's go ahead and find out, what is this envy about? What is this envy about? The Magician, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. All right. So the only reason why the Ace of Pentacles would be in reverse, guys, is if there is an opportunity that you have to find. And if you have to realize that it's up to you to get moving, to have the momentum to get moving here with this Knight of Cups. The Magician energy is you have all the tools around you. Even if you don't have the tools to do exactly what you think you want to do, there's always the tools to get started. There's always the tools to take those baby steps ahead. And I think that this is really what that's meaning. The Knight of Cups could be like I said in the beginning of the reading too, I feel like there's an unexpected apology either you are going to give or somebody is going to give to you. Wow, this is beautiful. This just kind of like popped out. I don't know, maybe 3 cards that were to the side, but it's 4-4 and the King of Fire. 4 Earth, 4 Fire, and the King of Fire. These fell out of the deck, these 3 cards specifically like yesterday. So it's kind of strange. It goes along with your reading because this is the right path for you. There's something that says, okay, this might have been a missed opportunity, but not quite, because it's the present energy, meaning you have to maybe create your opportunity. I think it was Bob Proctor that said something about if, you know, there was some story he told about how if there isn't a job position for what you can do, then it's your job to basically at least try to create that position. So it's almost like make yourself a job, make yourself a path, and don't stop, you know, sell yourself, tell people why you're so great, tell people what you can do, tell them why you're needed. And I think that has something to do with this Magician and then you creating the opportunity. Visualizing, things like that. All right, let's see here. 2 of Wands in the reverse. What's up with the focus? Oh, it's because you fell down once before. Okay, well, you fall down once before, you just get up. That's what they say when you're riding horses, right? 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. We're moving away from a focus that was on a storm and going towards a calmer time. The Chariot energy here for you. Oh, wow. The Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Perseverance, persistence. This person is kind of like the wounded warrior here. A spiritual warrior in a sense. The Eight of Cups here is, this person is going away towards their ninth cup. And this could be you or somebody else around you. It looks like the ninth cup might be in this Knight of Cups energy. So what can we do about the Ten of Wands in the reverse of that feeling of like, okay, I'm burned out? There's still people that don't agree that much around you. But I feel like this is healthy competition. The reason you're a wounded warrior here is because you had to do so much by yourself. Where there might have been lack of guidance, you've had to guide yourself. And yes, that can definitely bring about this wounded warrior energy. The Sun energy is... that's good anyway, no matter what. So showing more appreciation or gratitude for what we have with the Seven of Pentacles. Tell us why. Okay, because there is a new chapter that's beginning. Something that was at a standstill for a while is going to get moving with this world energy. For sure. You're going to have a new... elevated experience. You'll have an elevated, I don't know, you'll have something that's really elevated for you. If you start saying thank you, I'm looking at it as being like one of the most powerful prayers here, so that you can bring about a new chapter that you will like much better. Yeah. All right, so that's what I've got for you guys. Let's pull a few oracle and then wrap it up. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Do a quick shuffle real quick. Okay, so we're going to use some of the intuitive life coaching. Oh, it was 1818 on the timer, by the way. Okay, career transition. That's nice. 45. It says your soul is yearning for a career aligned with passion and purpose. Speaking up, number 1. Your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. Intuition, 6. You are learning to embrace and trust your inner knowing. And I have 53, soul group. You're getting ready to unite with members of your soul family. That's nice. Natural born leader. Master number 11 might mean that you have just a lot of wisdom that you've gained over the years through experience. You have an increase here. It says you have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. And it's another 11. So it's 1111. It's 74. That is 11. So you have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. 32, reconciliation. This relationship, friendship, or partnership can be saved. Can be saved. At 24, authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing of ways. It's always good, 63, to have thinking that leads you towards what you're really wishing for, but staying here on that, you know, on level ground. So you're learning to manifest the life that you desire. Plus, remember, there's increase here for you, and I have no doubt. And if you put down, you know, in the comments, if you want to put down what you wish for or something that you wish for, I will say a quick prayer for what you're wishing for while I check off, you know, the little heart symbol. So let me know what you're trying to manifest, and maybe my thoughts can kind of help out with your manifestations. So that's what I've got for you guys. Sending you love and light. Bye, Taurus.